Hello, welcome to the Loney Show. I'm your host, John Maloney. In this episode, we will, and hopefully, will get regulars to come on. So, as for our guest, she is from Oakland, California. She is an award-winning Recording Academy voting member of the Grammys, considered singer-songwriter who weaves stories that touches the soul. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Glenda Benavides.
Correct. Hi, welcome. It's been good to reconnect with you.
Yes, me too. So, how's
Yes.
life?
Whew, large question. Really good. We're coming up on Grammy season and getting ready to. I've got two songs on the horizon. One is called I Burn, and the other is called Unbreakable. And we're getting ready to submit that for Grammys this year.
Oh, very cool. And how long have you been doing that for?
You mean music in general? Gosh, since I was about four. So, yeah, just very long time. Professionally, since I was 16. So,
Ah, all right then.
yeah.
And do you like the Grammys to some extent?
Yeah, I mean, Grammys is an awesome opportunity for, your peers to actually hear your music. And we all get together, obviously, once a year and everyone votes to see in what category they appreciate whatever the music is supposed to be done on merit. That's the game plan. So we'll we'll see how that is. It's like, why is Beyonce winning all the time? Yeah, so that's a long story, but anyway, but it gives you an opportunity to get out there, get heard, get seen, get some accolades, and get visual, get people, get some visibility on what your work is all about.
Hmm, very good.
Mm.
Is there any particular artists you want to collaborate with at some point?
Oh my God, yeah. Steve Smith would be awesome. I just saw him. He's over here. He played a couple weeks back with The Cure, obviously. I love him. Fantastic voice and killer songwriter. Jamie N. Commons is another fabulous artist. He's fantastic singer songwriter. He's actually one of your children from over on that side of the pond. Yeah, those I would love to either write or do a duet or both with both of them.
Hmm, fabuloso.
Yeah.
Is there any particular kind of music you often listen to?
I like a variety of things. So, we're talking anything from punk to soul R&B. I think those are definitely my favorites. And the style of music I do is more along the lines of roots, and it's kind of a hybrid blend of roots gospel leaning and Americana, which is really an interesting blend.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
So this is a question from the top of my head. Have you heard of a drink called banana friche?
No.
That's all right. I get that a lot from a lot of people.
No.
Would you rather have extra fingers or extra toes?
Hmm. Extra fingers.
All right then. If you were given 300 acres of land, what would you use that land for?
Great question. Well, it would depend on where it was, but I would most likely use that land to finish creating a design that I've had for homeless, or what they like to call houseless these days. Um, just creating a community that could be thriving and healthy for those people. Not everybody's the same when it comes to homelessness, houselessness, whatever. Um, It's challenging because it's just speaking along those lines, and as you may know, it's a huge issue for us here in the U.S. and definitely California. Um, and we all know the roots of that is economic, but mainly, you've got people that are compromised with drugs, or mental illness, and then you've got other people that are just have some unfortunate things happen. As I always say, we are all one paycheck away from being houseless. So it's really important to take care of each other, and I would probably finish my vision project on that parcel of acreage.
Fabulous.
Mm.
Do you like spicy food? Hello?
Hello, you still there?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for when you response.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Okay, that makes sense. Do you like spicy food?
Absolutely. 100%. Yes.
Ah, okay. Very good. If someone wrote a book about you, what do you think its title would be?
um, that's a really great question. It would be how artistry makes a difference.
Hmm,
And how do you have the courage, commitment, clarity, and community to do that?
fabulous. What is the best way to stay motivated?
Just get in there and do it. That's really it. Motivation is not something you wait for. Motivation is sparked from a passion or an idea or a desire that you have or a vision that you have of something that you would like to do or have in your life. And you just have to go jump in and give it a shot.
Yes, absolutely. Just like one of those Nike commercials. Just do it.
Just do it.
Fabulous. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Okay, should have seen that one coming. But I understand. I fully understand.
You can put it in a sandwich.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
England, Scotland, Edinburgh.
Ah, yes. Scotland, especially.
Yes,
It's the nature's gorgeous.
it is. It's fabulous up there. I love it.
Yeah, and all the green pastures. Well, unlike England's temperate climate, it's just boring and basic. Scotland has so much better
Oh God.
vegetation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and the mountains and beautiful trees and lakes. Yeah, it's
Oh,
fabulous.
yes, the mountains are something.
Yeah, the highlands are stunning.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you had to get rid of a holiday, which would you get rid of?
Oh gosh, you got some tricky questions, even though they're simple. Get rid of a holiday. Probably Easter, I guess. Maybe
Okay.
I don't really. I don't know.
I mean, I'd just go with the flow, you know?
I would say I would want to. Let's just say my favorite holiday would be Halloween. Let's put it that way.
All right, that makes sense. Who's the funniest person you've met?
Mm. Probably a girlfriend of mine that I met back when my band was touring. She became a really good friend of mine, and she just always had the best quips and antidotes and comments and stuff. She's quite funny. Her name is Lori.
Oh, fabulous. Would you rather not be able to open any closed doors or not be able to close any open doors?
Probably the first one. Not be able to. Oh, would you say that one more time?
Would you
Clever.
rather not be able to open any closed doors or not be able to close any open doors?
Yeah, the first one.
Hmm. All right then.
Not be able to open them.
Yes. You gotta go with the flow, go where the
Ye-
path takes you.
It's right.
Yeah. If you're going on a road trip, what two items do you make sure to bring with you?
Water, blanket, knife. Okay, that's
I
3.
mean, close enough.
I went right to survival.
Oh,
Water,
yes.
blanket, knife.
Every person for themselves. What is something that most people consider to be a luxury, but you don't think you could live without?
Hmm. Oh, I think it would be running water, probably. Like clean running water.
All
It's
right
so
then.
yeah, it's pretty
That,
basic.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because clean water is essential. Not just
Right.
water, but
Clean.
clean water.
Exactly.
It helps. It has minerals, healthy
Yeah,
minerals that give you the body replenish of its nutrients. And yes, most of
exactly.
our body's made of water, so without water, we won't be able to survive.
That's correct.
Yes, that's
Yes.
logic for you.
Yep.
What's your favorite quote?
Ooh. I don't think, let's see. Let me think. I'll have to look them up. Obviously haven't memorized any of them. Um, my favorite quote. I can't think of one right off the top of my head. Um, oh, once. Do we have a second? Let's see. Um, here we go. Yes. Okay. I love this quote. It's by Coco Chanel, and it says, "Beauty begins in the moment you decide to be yourself."
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Mm,
And another question from the top of my head.
all right.
There is this massive, there's this town that consists of only tree houses. Wouldn't that be nice?
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, who knows? It depends if you're afraid of heights or not. Then again, it's pretty understandable, to be honest.
Oh, okay. What was the full question?
So, what I asked you was, what do you think about living in a town consisting of tree houses?
Period. Um, no, I wouldn't want to.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, that just doesn't sound like a good time for me.
Yeah, yeah, you just never know, you know?
I don't mind. I think as one evolves, I think you want to have space. You want to have fresh air and beauty. Maybe not have your neighbors up on your back there, but at the same time, you want to be close enough so you have community, so you have connection. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be the optimal for me, not necessarily for other people, but and it depends on what stage of life you're in. I mean, if you're a 20-year-old, you probably would want to just be hanging out in cities, having a good time, you know?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah,
Depends on what phase of life you're in, I think.
yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Food. Um
That makes sense.
yeah, that's not very fun at all, is it?
Yeah.
Unlimited supply of one thing I could have. Let's see. I don't know. I would say um not being practical, I would say, I think having beautiful, great friends, people that are loving, warm hearted, open, and are willing to be there for you. Unlimited supply.
Brilliant. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on without any preparation?
Music performance, and the things that you would need to be effective and fully self expressed and free, being a performer and a singer songwriter.
Nice. What's the best way to start the morning?
Exercise, deep breathing. Wim Hof. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to breathe underwater, or not, or have an agility of a cat?
Mm. Probably breathe underwater because then I could go anywhere.
Oh yes, that's a good point. 70% of the Earth is covered by water.
Hmm.
The possibilities are endless.
Yes, they are, right?
Yeah. If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would you have a good chance at winning a medal for?
Probably archery. That's one of the things I know. I think they already have it, an archery sport, don't they, for the Olympics? They probably
Yeah,
do.
they do.
Yeah, yeah, probably that.
Yes, I can see that.
I mean, that's what I do anyway. So I'm not an Olympian, but
Yeah.
yeah, but I love archery. So
Yeah. When things break, do you prefer to fix them or replace them?
ooh, it depends, actually. Sometimes if it's something that you really love and that you really, you really care about, you just want to fix it. Just fix it. When things are just so disposable, it's like, you'd be wasting time and money and energy to try to fix the dang thing. You just go buy something new, which I know that's the way society has pushed us to. So I'm kind of of both minds, actually.
Okay,
Use your
cool.
reason.
Yes,
Decide.
do it. Would you rather be teleported 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
Ooh, good question. I would say I'm a acronistic kind of a gal, so I'd probably want to go in the past, but how dangerous would that be? My God, it would just be
Oh
filthy.
boy.
Oh God.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be pretty dangerous.
How disastrous.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just even like what 100 or something years ago. I mean, the pollution and the way we lived with no plumbing, no nothing would just be, you know,
Yeah.
treacherous.
Oh yes, of course.
But maybe a future. I don't know. Good. That's a good question, though.
Oh yes,
Sorry,
of course.
two
It's all right.
minds.
It's cool. Would you rather speak
Hmm.
all languages or talk to animals?
Oh gosh, these are good and they're hard. Um. Oh, probably talk to animals. I'm partial.
Okay. What app can you not believe someone hasn't made yet?
Mm. An app where you could use AI to actually just edit your music videos just by telling it what to do. I don't think I've seen one yet. Soon.
Ah.
Put some people
Cool.
out of work.
How much time do you spend on the internet?
Oh, too much. Research wise, probably in a day, maybe like an hour here and there. But I'm usually online a lot just because I'm either working on my website or working on a music video or recording or listening or, doing something. So,
Ah, all right then. Would you rather sleep on the ceiling or sleep on the wall?
mm, sleep on the wall, I guess.
Okay. It's a very popular choice, the wall is.
Is it?
Oh, yes. Very good. Is it better to use shampoo as soap or soap as shampoo?
Probably shampoo is soap.
Ah, all right then.
Because if you use soap with shampoo, it's like your hair dries out. It's not really made for that. But the shampoo, if you're shampooing your hair, it's definitely made to touch your body. It won't dry it out.
Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah. What is the best excuse for being late? Yeah, you've heard or used.
Nothing. Lateness is not greatness, period.
Couldn't
No
agree more.
excuses. No excuses.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't argue with that.
I mean, I suppose if, if you had an accident, you shouldn't even be showing up. But final answer, sorry.
That's all right. It's we put it out there. It's all done. What fictional item do you wish you owned in real life?
Hmm. Probably like a tricorder from Star Trek or a oh, what's it called when you get in it and it takes, like beam me up, Scotty kind of a thing. What is that? It,
Hmm.
it basically, what does it do? It breaks your particles apart and sends you somewhere else and then reforms them.
All right then. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens. What's something you do differently than most other people?
Hmm. I think I listen deeply, and my intention is always to support others and make sure that they're uplifted. I'm always thinking about other people, not to exclude myself, but those are the things you work on. But I'm more of a that type of personality where I care mostly about what other people think and how not think like as in an opinion, but like how they feel or just being mindful of it, I guess. And I think a lot of times people aren't mindful and they don't care and they do care about themselves only and they become self obsessed, self absorbed, and self oriented mainly. And I think that's one of the major issues in our on our planet right now is if we could spend a little time asking questions and being curious about the person across from you and being able to work in concert with them, then I think that would really it would serve a higher purpose and be more inspirational for each of us.
Nice. If you were chosen to be a colonist for a new habitable planet, would you take it?
No, because I feel like this planet is habitable and it needs to be more inhabitable, and there's no planet B. I think why should we, as little selfish children, why should we be allowed to go to another planet and destroy it too? It's like, no, work on what you got here at the home planet. Let's work on this. Let's take care of this. Let's look at the reasons why we're trashing it and work on those reasons, not any other. Go to planet B, and go trash that. It's like there's no grass is not greener.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
That's my soapbox and I'm standing on it.
Fabulous. What is your favorite holiday tradition?
Yeah, it would be either Halloween or Christmas. I love both of them. They're my favorites. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
What item has drastically improved your life?
Oh gosh. Anything to do with digital media, computers, just because of, especially my business, being a musician, songwriter. Gosh, it just makes things faster, more efficient. You can get things up and out, with a matter of, low amount of cost, and you can just get quality product out. That's if you know what you're doing. But yeah, I would say that.
Ah, very good.
Mhm.
And finally, do you know the word? Do you know the bird is the word and the word is the bird?
Do I know that? No, I haven't heard that.
Okay, that's all right. It's something I just made up on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that little drink I've mentioned earlier,
Uh
you know?
oh. You've been drinking.
So yeah, that's all we have for this episode. It was great having you, Glenda, talking about music, the Grammys, a lot of other things. It's been
Yeah.
great.
I've got a new single coming out towards the end of the month, maybe going into July. So keep an eye out for that. For It's called I Burn, And you can get all that information on my website, which is glendamusic.com.
Oh, fabulous. And until next time, stay tuned for more.